Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into a story that's literally carved in stone. We're looking at a secret site that's often overlooked, even though it stands right next to a world wonder. But trust me, this place holds a 1,000-year-old epic of faith, destruction, and just incredible resilience.
I mean, think about it. What really turns a simple building into a place that pulses with spiritual energy? Well, that question is exactly what brings us to the Grishneshwar temple in Maharashtra, India. This isn't just some beautiful ancient building, it's a living, breathing testament to the power of belief.
And its importance? It is absolutely huge. We're not talking about just any temple here. This is one of only 12. That's right, 12 in the entire world, Jyotirlingas. These are considered the most sacred, self-manifested homes of the Hindu deity, Lord Shiva.
So what's it actually like to be there right now? Well, imagine you're standing right next to the world-famous Ellora caves, but you're in a place that's buzzing with active living worship. It's a totally different energy.
The moment you walk in, you can literally feel the spiritual energy in the air. You feel it in the inner sanctum, which is home to the divine linga, and you can see it in the incredible, beautifully carved pillars of the main hall. Every single detail here is designed for devotion.
You know, what's fascinating is that the temple really has two different heartbeats. On any given day, it's a place of quiet, serene, really intimate ceremony. But come here during the Mahashivratri festival, wow, it completely transforms. It draws thousands of people for this massive, celebratory, all-night prayer.
This peaceful vibe that you feel today, though, it hides a much, much more turbulent past. The story of Grishneshwar isn't just one of peace. It's a dramatic cycle of being destroyed and then reborn from the ashes.
So let's rewind the clock a bit and journey into the temple's past, because this story, it's one of the most compelling tales of architectural survival and sheer, enduring faith you'll find anywhere in India. Just look at this timeline. It shows this unbelievable cycle. The sacred site was torn down again and again over centuries, especially during medieval invasions. But here's the amazing part. It was always rebuilt. The powerful structure we see today is actually a restoration from the 18th century. So you have to ask, who kept bringing it back? Well, this incredible survival story wasn't an accident. It was championed by some seriously powerful patrons, from the early Yadavada dynasty to the Maratha rulers who funded that final big reconstruction. And all of it was backed by the unwavering dedication of the local communities.
And that just raises this huge question, right? What was the spiritual core of this place that was so powerful, so important, that people would risk everything to protect and rebuild it for almost 1,000 years?
Well, the answer lies in its identity. It's a Jyotirlinga. For believers, this isn't some man-made idol or symbol. It is a direct, self-manifested pillar of divine light. It's Lord Shiva himself, present right here on Earth.
And the origin story, the legend of Queen Kusuma, really brings this whole idea to life. The story goes that her devotion was so pure, so unwavering, that Lord Shiva actually appeared right in front of her. And in that incredible moment, the linga she was worshipping transformed into a permanent, self-manifested Jyotirlinga for all time. And the spiritual pull of this place is so immense that its history is woven into the great epic traditions of India. I mean, even a figure as powerful and complex as Ravana is said to have come here to perform penance and worship. That tells you something.
But you know, the temple's story isn't just about faith and history. It is also deeply, deeply rooted in the very land that it occupies. You can't separate one from the other.
The Deccan Plateau wasn't just a backdrop for this story. It was an active participant. The high, rocky terrain was considered spiritually perfect for a temple to Shiva. And the local volcanic basalt, it was the perfect material for both a sturdy structure and for all those intricate, beautiful carvings.
This connection to the land also shapes the experience for anyone visiting today. So, if you're thinking about planning a trip, the takeaway here is pretty clear. The cool, pleasant winter months from about October to February are absolutely the perfect time to go. And when you do visit, think of it as both a spiritual and a historical journey. So a few friendly tips. Dress modestly. Be mindful that you might not be able to take photos inside the inner sanctum, and you should absolutely combine your trip with the Ellora caves right next door. It gives you the full, incredible picture.
Okay, so when we step back for a second and look at all these different layers, the history, the legends, the geography, the art, what do we really see when we put it all together?
What we see is something so much more profound than just an ancient temple. We see a living monument. It's this powerful intersection point where unwavering faith, a resilient history, the natural landscape, and human artistry all come together in one single sacred space.
And that leaves us with one final powerful thought. The Grishneshwar temple proves that the most enduring monuments in the world aren't just built of stone. They are built and continuously rebuilt by the unwavering power of human belief.